You know why I say these things? Because lady screams, creeping in Shady's dreams, and the way shit seems, I have to pay these shrinks. ADGs to say the same things twice, whatever. I hate these things. Fuck shots, and fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. High vibes. High vibes only. Got to get you all you spiritualists out your comfort zone with all this love and light shit. You know, it's all fucking camouflaged, and you guys don't even wear it, and you guys you poorly label it. You poorly label it with hate, with the label of hate, but it's truly love. But none of us were truly loved unconditionally, so we have a poor definition of what love is. So when it shows up in disguised as something else, we say, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing to me? Why me? Why is this showing up? Well, the universe believes that you're a fucking master alchemist. And you could alchemize anything. And a true alchemist alchemizes energy. Turns toxic into love, into wellness. So any low-vibing being that enters your energy field, if you're a true alchemist, you could alchemize that individual into being more in resonance with your energy, right? Because you shouldn't have to stoop down to anybody else's energy level. They should have to raise theirs to match yours. And it seems like when an individual sends a negative comment back that, oh, well, aren't you stooping into his level? Not necessarily. Not if my intentions were in the right place, which most times than not they usually are. So find out what version of love is showing up in your life that you're labeling it incorrectly. And label it so it's in service to you. Because that is the true power that we all embody. And that's the power of an alchemist. I mean, you could take any situation and turn it around so it's in service to you. And that is the goal. You know? That is the goal. So I just wanted to share with y'all where my state of mind is currently on my journey. Because I'm not sure if you guys are aware of all the cycles that show up in your life. But it's kind of odd that 1 year ago today, I was going through a similar cycle with the same individuals. And it showed up again. Now, is that bad? No, not necessarily. Unless you label it like that. But there might be something else that you just didn't, a lesson that you didn't grasp the last time you lived out this lesson. So ask yourself, what did I miss last time so I don't have to come back to this? And that is selling yourself short. Whenever you get in a situation where you feel like your back's against the wall and your first choice, your first decision is to take a step backwards and to take a step backwards. Just go back, you know. You have to ask yourself, why am I going back? And if you really feel compelled to do so, then do it, because they're saying that there's something else that you have to learn, and that's okay. Like when I came back to Washington, I just thought I was coming to get a few documents and I was going to be gone, but obviously there was a few lessons in here to learn and live out, which I am grateful for because it only makes me stronger, you know. But I was looking for my next place to go, right? And I went to go Google flights, and Hawaii came up, and it really like caught my attention. Like, man, Hawaii, is that in alignment? And I'm like half in, half out, because Hawaii sounds like an amazing place, but the whole island thing kind of, you know, as soon as you get there, you're there. Unless you're flying back to the States, you're fucking there. You know? So I would have to have, it showed up, and Hawaii always has been showing up because I think I'm supposed to pick up some type of healing modality out there. And if that's in alignment, then it will be. You know? Because you know me, I mean, as long as the weather's right, I'll live on the beach. You know, I'll be a beach bum. Life's a beach. Fucking grab a bucket. Fuck it. So, if that doesn't really feel right, like if something doesn't change, because right now I just seem like, well, I go out there, and yeah, beautiful Hawaii, but what now? You know? So I'm just keeping an open mind on that. And my alternative is Lake Tahoe, right? Because Lake Tahoe, like when I went to Lake Tahoe, when I was there was this energy that was there that was amazing, that I was just like, felt like it was for me. I'm like, man, I'm moving here. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm fucking moving here. So I asked, you know, Spirit to send me a message, you know, confirmation of where it wants me, right? So while I'm thinking about this, you know, Lake Tahoe crossed my mind because I liked it so much. So I get home, not home, but I get to the house that I'm residing at, and I start packing a bowl, smoke some cannabis, and my nephew had bought a strain from this distributor called Fat Panda. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Fat Panda. And the strain was called Tahoe OG. And I'm like, oh, there goes Tahoe again. What are the odds? So what's in complete right, like what feels right to me right now is kind of like heading to Lake Tahoe, enjoying whatever's left in the fall season, and then just heading south for the winter, you know, as far as like the desert. Sedona, Flagstaff, Phoenix, who knows? And that feels really good to me. But there's a few things that I want to align, so I could just then I'll know. Like what I need to manifest, what I'm working on manifesting is a vehicle, an SUV or a van. I think I'm going to be doing the van life, right? It's for a little bit. And then I got this Kagan water opportunity, which is a blessing. And I want to go around, you know, Nevada, down to Arizona, sharing this water. But I need to get a water machine. So I'm waiting on that to manifest, which I see a few opportunities where that could happen. Nothing is impossible to the universe. Just keep an open mind. Don't say that it has to happen a certain way and then put all your eggs in that basket. See, I don't know how it's going to show up, but I know that it will because I feel that it's in my highest good. And then once that aligns, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But like where I'm at right now, it's the same energy that it's not good. You know that energy where you just feel, the individuals make you feel like you're a fucking burden. They might not say that, but that's what their energy says. Well, at least the energy of my sister, which that's just a name, that's just a label. Let the true colors tell that story, because I have no attachment to anybody. And I highly encourage you to find out the shit that you're settling for in life, the individuals you allow in your life because you feel that you're obligated to have them there. Because maybe you share the same blood. Maybe you came out the same vagina. Who knows? But I'm here to tell you that that has nothing to fucking do with why you came here. And sometimes those are actually just obstacles to get us better. That's all. And I don't hold any resentment. I am perfectly aware that if an individual expresses anger towards me and says things that it sounds like they're saying things to me, it really has nothing to do with me, and it's just a reflection of them. And I'm perfectly aware of that. So I don't buy into it. You know, I don't need no apology. I don't need any of that. Why apologize? When you see an individual do the same thing over and over again, not only to you, but to other individuals, you will realize that you're not the problem. Because you're not the only one that this is unfolding, and it seems to happen with the same person. So maybe it's that individual's anger problem that's really the problem. And you can't do anything about it until that anger causes such a fucking discrepancy in their frequency where their whole life just fucking collapses in, lose everybody, and everything that you thought you had and that thought that made you just completely disappeared, and everything that you've ever put your worth in is no longer there. So now you're just fucking empty and worthless. And now you gotta build that back. You gotta find your worth. And it ain't gonna be through no individuals. It ain't gonna be through no job, no fucking paycheck, no material. It's gonna be clearly you reflecting back on you and your past and how you feel and the story that you've been telling yourself. And fucking recreate that story so it's in service to you. That is your only fucking goal in life, is like, how could I tell the greatest story that's in service to me, that will not only be in service to me, but in service to creation as well. And I can enjoy doing it. Other than that, I'm gonna let this thing go. But I had one more thing to share. Life happens. And if you think that you're controlling anything in this world besides the way you show up and how you respond, you're lost. And that control is really just holding you back. And the moment that you just let go and you say, you know what? I'm gonna let spirit drive this, because spirit knows more than I do. Spirit knows more about me than I know about myself. And once you fucking admit that, the moment you admit that, the moment you will see it. And the next thing you know, things will start showing up. And you'll be like, damn, spirit does know me better, because I would have never known this is my shit. And then it showed up, I gave it a shot, and damn, I love the fuck out of it. But either way, thy will be done. Have a blessed day. And while you're blessing yourself, love yourself.